Do you shop at HomeGoods anymore? I know a lot of people might say no, and the reason being is that they stopped keeping up with trends, but we're going shopping today and they have so many fantastic hidden gems, and I think that they are right on track to be one of the trendiest places to shop right now. Before we head to HomeGoods though, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and check me out on Instagram, but let's start shopping.
I'm so excited to be going to HomeGoods. I honestly never go to HomeGoods in the evening like this. So I'm really excited to see, how many people are there and if I'm able to actually like mosey about, because I feel like HomeGoods sometimes turns into Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's, when you're in there, you have to fight to get like a bag of wontons, and I'm just not in the mood for that. So I'm grabbing my little cart here. And now I'm just gonna head to the aisles. All HomeGoods really rearrange themselves all of the time. I assume that is just to get people to experience different items, like the items they want them to buy right then and there, but I don't know, that kind of comes from what I know about like Costco and Sam's Club. So if you know why they rearrange things all the time, you are more than welcome to tell me. So they have had a lot of different collections come through HomeGoods. I've noticed they have like a lot of globally sourced things, and some HomeGoods put them at the forefront of the store, others of them kind of hide them. My store, this particular store, doesn't have a huge section, but I do enjoy it. I like that they're actually bringing things from all over the globe. I think that's nice because not everyone has access to like vintage stores or even smaller shops and aren't comfortable shopping online, so I love that HomeGoods does provide you with that. Now, I'm looking at some home decor. I really don't need anything. These bookends are super cute, but I feel like bookends always are really expensive. Like this one is $16.99. That's not super expensive, but you need two of them. And the fact of the matter is, most of us just don't have books anymore. We just don't have books, right? We read on our Kindle or our iPhone, so we don't need that. I also really like this tray, but I have an entire closet of trays. I organized my home decor the other day, and I found like 10 trays, so I don't feel worthy of this, but this was $40. I guessed it was 18, Babe said 20. I think 40 is a bit steep for my liking, which is okay, because I don't need it. So I don't really need to be upset about the price. I'm noticing that they have a lot more organic pieces, so they're kind of picking up on the trends, and they still have that black, white, and gold, which was popular last year. So I can really tell that they are paying attention to us. But you can see over here, you've seen these organic notions. We have this big hunk of wood here. We have these rattan vases in the background. They even have like this earthenware vessel, which is giving me major RH vibes. So I feel like they're paying attention to what's trendy and putting it in the store. I feel like that didn't always happen. It used to be farmhouse, 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 but I honestly can't walk into any HomeGoods except for HomeGoods in particular areas now and find farmhouse pieces. Yeah, they have a bit of coastal bits, but it's the summertime, so that makes sense. I mean, why spend a lot of money to furnish your summer house if you have one when you could do it at HomeGoods? Now I'm living for this vase. It's only $17. I'm living for it. Again, this is something you could pick up from Restoration Hardware. These are really expensive, even at like a round top when you're getting them vintage. They're $70. This is $17. So I'm gonna pick it up. Right now I'm really feeling the color brown. Like that's the new it color in our home. So I want to introduce it via my decorative accents. Of course, they've done it through art and the rug, but I need more. And if you haven't seen our house yet, be sure to follow me over on Instagram because that's where you'd see the reveal. I'm gonna do a whole YouTube video on it. I just have not done that yet. I'm looking through some coffee table books. I really like this one because it gives instructions on how to arrange plants, which I'm very, very bad at. Like, of my skills, that is not one of them. But they have great coffee table books. They're always fun to pick up. But I'm really into minimalism this year. Like my new style is warm minimalism. Okay, no, let me not say that. Warm modern, let's call it that. And part of that is having less stuff. Everything is intentional and everything it's minimal, right? So we have to have things that really pack a punch. And I feel like coffee table books don't always do that for me. So I'm kind of leaving them in 2021. At my core, I am a hater, at least when it comes to these acrylic trays. I just think that they are so overpriced for what they are. Yeah, and they're ugly. They're just ugly. I feel like I used to be afraid to say something was ugly online, but you guys want to know my actual opinion so that our homes look good. So I'm gonna give you the truth. Yeah, you're probably like, Kiva, didn't you already go down this aisle? Yes, but I had to double check because what if I missed a gem, which I did. I missed the matching pot to the bigger pot, and I love them. Now we're headed to pillows. So I normally don't pick up too many pillows from HomeGoods because the inserts aren't always nice, but I did find a few hidden gems, and you're like, oh, what? Do you need more pillows? No, but a few months ago, I found these pillows and they look right out of like a designer catalog. These are them. I have them in the green already. They have them in gray, and then I found them in brown. And I already told you that brown is our color this year, so I have to scoop them up. And what I love about them, they have a zipper so that if I wanted to change out the insert, I could, but the insert is really nice. It's very comfortable on your head, and they had it in two sizes. They had a long and then like a short, I guess. They're only like probably 2 inches in difference, but I was so excited about these. The brand is, I want to say it's Venzia Home. I'm not sure what it is. I'll have to look at the tag. I haven't been able to find them on Instagram, but this is probably the best throw pillow I have ever purchased because it's so comfortable. No, the pattern isn't on the back, but I think that that's okay. I really went through it trying to figure out which ones I wanted to get, the short or the long. So I just put both in the cart to walk around with them. Do you guys do that? Every time I go to the store, I'm like, I'm gonna walk around with it. And a lot of the times when I say walk around, I end up either getting all of the things I put in the cart or nothing. But this time I did decide. So you'll just have to keep watching to see what I decided to pick up. But I'm so stoked about these. I'm so happy. Now, of course, HomeGoods is for like home goods, but I always have to look at dog toys because my dog loves the toys from HomeGoods. I don't know, they're just A1. But you guys didn't need to know that. But now I'm looking at art. I kind of stopped going to HomeGoods for art because I was finding so many great artists on Instagram, and it kind of just started to feel wrong to buy art from here, you know, because I wasn't really supporting the artist. But they do have some great pieces for the price. So I feel like if your price range is between like $0 and $150, HomeGoods is great. If it's even a little bit higher than that, trust me, go on Instagram and find some artists. I share artists all the time. Find them there. You're going to have better luck, and you're going to have something original that not everyone has. Because we have to remember, like, the shoppers for these stores, they're shopping at the same place. So you know how we talk about, like, at IKEA, everyone gets the same art? It's the same thing here, and we don't want that. So get an original artist. I mean, also you, like, make their day. And you have a piece that has a story. We want furniture or, you know, things with stories. And here's the mirror that kind of started it all, which they've raised the price on, and I don't love that for us. Found this performance fabric chair in the store, but I was worried that if I tried it, I'd get in trouble, but I really wanted to know. But in general, the furniture is so much better, except for this stool, which is so low to the ground for absolutely no reason. Now, the furniture, they're killing it with the furniture. I've already said this. If you're into the designers like Ralph Lauren and Tommy Hilfiger, online, they are so expensive. But at HomeGoods, you're getting the exact same item for maybe $400. But on the original website, you're looking at a $2,500 bill. So it's all about perspective. How many HomeGoods do you have in your area? Let me know down in the comments, because I have 3, and I have noticed that depending upon what store you're going to, that kind of dictates the style of rug, especially the rug. Not as much like the decor, it's normally the rugs. And I'm seeing a lot of like these oriental rugs, but for the styles that are trending, which are the modern organic, the vintage modern, and then the cottage core, these aren't really working. For the cottage core, we need this blue one. Okay, this blue one is great. We need the color and the floral and like the oriental patterns. But we need some color. And I think a lot of these are too neutral. But go to the area where you have like, honestly, the most number of like young people. So the target demo is like 20 to 30, 20 to 34. You're going to get the styles that kind of resonate more with what's popular right now. That's just the fact of the matter, because, you know, you're here on interior design YouTube, but not everyone like really cares about interior design, and like traditional, transitional farmhouse, they've always been in. So why would they provide something that, you know, if they're already providing what works, why would they provide something else, right? You have to go into these stores thinking about the fact that they are a business, not just like, oh, they don't have what's right for me. You got to know the tips and tricks. So these lamps are so good. HomeGoods has the best lamps out of every store that you can just walk up to, hands down. These are straight out of the Lulu in Georgia and Serena and Lily catalog, but for $50. Online, those lamps are like $400. I don't know about you, but I don't even turn on any lamps in my house except for in the living room and the bedroom. I just literally go to bed. So I don't understand why you would splurge on them. And so many of these lamps at HomeGoods, they're DIY-able. Like, you could upgrade them having only paid $50. As I said, the furniture's killing it. Tahari is one of my favorite brands. They're coming out with furniture. These Sherpa swivel chairs are a true white, which is the first time I've really ever seen a true white Sherpa chair, besides at, IKEA. But these are good quality and they swivel. Not to say IKEA is always bad quality, but we all know their furniture can be a little bit lackluster. And I'm IKEA's #1 fan. I just gotta say it how it is. Now, how many laps do you do in HomeGoods? Because I walk down every aisle that I'm interested in probably about twice, but there's some aisles I never go down, like the lantern aisle. I don't really know why that is an aisle, but I don't go down that aisle. I look at the throws like a little bit. I tend not to get my throws from here, not because they're not good, just because I don't need any throws. And when I do get them, I get them from Costco because they're heated then, right? They have a charger there, so I can warm myself up without having to turn the heat on. And I love that because I can save some money on my energy bill. I'm loving these pillows. Again, these are some of the globally sourced one. I love the vibrant colors and the pattern. I'm loving them. I love that we're seeing more color. And I love the texture on the pillows. And I was actually able to find the same pillow that I'm loving, but in this light blue color. I was going to call it teal. It's not quite teal, but it really looks cute. I think if blue was in your color palette, this would look divine. I'm really into pillows right now where they have a very nice pattern, but they are not two-tone or there's not too much of a difference in pile, because I think when there's too much of a difference, it becomes very bohemian, kind of like the ones you're seeing right here, or the ones you'd see at Kirkland's. And I'm not throwing Kirkland's under the bus. I love Kirkland's, especially for holiday decor and when you're looking to make your house smell good. Kirkland's is the place to go. Don't ever think you're too good to go to a store because you're doing yourself a disservice. I'm also loving this pillow, really coastal, really nice. I'm going to the beach soon, so the beach is on my mind, and I had the realization that this really complimented my nails, which is not important at all, but I don't know. Actually, it's kind of important because you have to think about like how your fashion kind of correlates to your home decor, but this pillow looks so high-end, right? It's exactly what I'm saying. It is one color, right? But there is an interesting pattern on there and it's muted. So you have to look really hard. It looks handmade, it looks inspired, and that's what we want, right? People say, oh, like everything at HomeGoods is cheap, everything at Target is cheap. No, it's not. No, it's not. Something's really well made. They are going to these companies and they're selling their products to HomeGoods, right? It's not just like someone sitting in HomeGoods corporate, like knitting a pillow for you. So there's some really high quality brands. You just need to know what to look for. So I did take a peek in the garden section. They had some pretty decent planters, but I don't need any. You guys really eat me up about the faux plants, but I'll be honest, it doesn't really faze me because I know what I'm capable of, and I'm not capable of taking care of plants with the sunlight situation we have in our home because I've tried and they all die. I do try. You guys act like I don't try. You don't know what I do all day. But I love this bowl. It looks like one that they have at like, what's the place called? Williams-Sonoma for like $500. But this one was fairly affordable. I'd probably give it a nice white spray paint. I also love these. They look like something they have at IKEA, but much larger and honestly cheaper. So we love that. IKEA isn't always the cheapest place, you guys. You have to be able to sift through when you shop. My sister-in-law, she can shop in one aisle of Nordstrom Rack for like 30 minutes. And that is the kind of care you need to give when you're at HomeGoods because they just throw everything on the shelves, right? So you need to sift through it. You need to sift through it. You need to dedicate an hour to this. So don't go on your lunch break. Now, of course, I had to stop in the cookware section because I need new pots and pans. And of course, they sell the designer brands here. So Le Creuset, got it right here. I just picked this up. I bought an actual pan by them from Williams-Sonoma the other day. $350. Now, do we need it? Yes. I am on a wellness journey. I've been cooking 3 meals a day. It's actually really helping me crush my goals, so I'm glad I did it. But all that to say, same brand, a fraction of the price. The fraction is so small, it makes me want to cry. They also had some all-clad and some Keflon. They had a little bit of everything, but over on Instagram, you guys told me to pick up a green pan. All of the chefs that are with me over on Instagram, you guys said green pan was it. So I actually found one. I picked one up and I'm going to give that a try because I'm used to buying like these cookware sets, but you have places like HomeGoods, you just go pick up individual pans and then you can get a little taste of every brand, right? Because some brands are good for like, you know, frying pans, and other ones are good for whatever, all the other, I don't even know the types of pans. Wow, what kind of chef am I? But you know what I'm trying to say. One way they do get you though is the different tiers. So like this is simply Keflon, and then there's like simple Keflon, and I'm like, is this safety? Is this materials? Is this, it's just really poorly made? Like, what does it mean? And I didn't feel like doing the research, but I did find the green pan, as I said. Well, babe found it, let me not take credit. So I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna put the other one back correctly. I just wanted to show it to you. They also had my favorite cutting board. So I share this cutting board on Amazon all the time, where it has like the things that fit into the wooden cutting block, but I actually love these. I picked them up last time I was at HomeGoods, behind Babe's back, honestly, and I love them because they have their own stand, so they just sit on the countertop. Again, we're cooking so much, I'm not gonna put it away, but they're great because I love the stand. There's always some place for it to go. It's not like trying to fit it into a drawer or something like that, but I need to get my organization game together, so let me know if you want to see some content on that. I've been watching a lot of the home edit, so I feel like I could edit it successfully, but I need the push, and I feel like you guys could give me the push. Have you done it yet? Let me know down in the comments. How are you getting organized this year? This really blew my mind. It is a tissue holder, but it is completely see-through, so it doesn't really do its job because you'd still see like the Winnie the Pooh print on the tissue holder. So, you know, not all ideas are great ideas, and that's okay. I guess you could do this with an acrylic cover, but honestly, what's wrong with the Kleenex cover? If you really have a problem with like Pooh Bear or like whatever on the side of it, you know, splurge for the one that has clouds on it. I don't know what to tell you. Now, I normally don't come to the bathroom section, but they are killing it with these bathroom stools. So you can have these stools in your bathroom beside your bathtub. Some people sit them on the far side of their shower, but honestly, I think you could use these in a living room. Come on, tell me this isn't something you're not seeing in these designer catalogs right now for $500. Yes, you are, but it is $80. I tried to bring this home, you guys. I have not one place to put this. I like this black one. It looks kind of like one that they sell at CB2. Lots of really, really good options here. Lots of great options. I think HomeGoods on the whole, again, they are trending. They're working with what's trending, and I think that that's working for us. So if you stop going to HomeGoods, I think in today's video, I've shown you that you should start going. They have those designer brands, and they're actually getting really good pieces. I think it just took them a little bit to catch up.
Okay, you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you had a blast shopping with me at HomeGoods. I picked up so many more things than anticipated. I intended to spend no money. I spent $220, but it was so worth it. They were pumping out the most fantastic products, so you need to head to HomeGoods this weekend. Until next time, have a beautiful day.